Hello beautiful people, it's the third day with Kawasaki Z900RS. I've warmed up the tires. The weather looks great, but it's really cold for a summer season. And my first footage will be from a very bumpy road. So suspension and brakes. When I was going for this bike on my Furiosa, I went this route and I've decided to avoid it the next time, but it's ideal for these purposes. And I have to say that I feel better on this bike than on my Furiosa, even though I have custom suspension on Furiosa and this is stock. It feels much more planted. I was double checking the specs, and besides rear shock compression adjustment, it's fully adjustable, which is great advantage for a bike which is, I would say, reasonable priced. And I would probably not want to pay the extra bucks for the second edition version with all-in suspension and better Brembo brakes. Arguably, well, they should be. As for the brakes, these are really great. I'm using just one finger on the brake lever, which is the ideal for me, but I have to think about it sometimes because I'm used to use two fingers on my Furiosa, which has only single caliper and much softer brakes on the touch. I'm kind of struggling with this bike, what to tell about it. Seems that there is nothing to complain about, and it really isn't, I would say. In terms of comfort, seating position, to me this is almost ideal, which could be solved with different position of the handlebars. The seat is really comfortable, but yesterday I was feeling tiredness in my butt, but after those kilometers it can be expected. With this bike, the best advantage, how I feel on it, is that I can really choose how I want to ride, depending on my mood. Sometimes I want to go easy. And I think this bike would have plenty to offer to learn in a dynamic ride, because it's pretty strong. Yesterday I was on a highway for a bit, but it was super windy, so I was keeping like 150-160 kilometers per hour, and it was the limit for me, not for the bike, obviously. And I'm not looking for a bike where I would frequently ride more than that. The 150 is kind of a limit, and what I'm more interested in is how fast the bike can give me the power. Right now I'm going to enjoy the Twisties I discovered this year. It's a narrow road. Hopefully I won't have cars ahead of me. Yeah, in terms of handling, this bike is perfect. Like, the only limit I see is my comfort in higher speeds. But that is just something I would need to learn if I would own this bike for a longer period of time. Other than that, it's just rides, it stays still in the leaning angles. Also, the slow speed handling is very good. Like, I can imagine this bike could be a daily if it would be just one bike somebody has. Will be very likely the last time I'm riding here this year. Definitely the last time with a tested bike. I kind of feel nostalgic, but I need a break from this. Last 2 or 3 bikes seem to me more like a work at certain points, less like enjoying my free time. Also, I've put quite a lot of money into all those rentals. I've had the chance to know a little bit a couple of different engines, including the Boxer from BMW and V-twin from Moto Guzzi, and this 4-cylinder somehow seems closest to what I would like from my next possible bike. I can enjoy going 0 to 100, looking around, chilling, and the bike can give me all the power if I want to rip it, which I don't actually this weekend. I'm glad that this is the bike I'm testing the last, because I can imagine different bikes either stressing me out, like the BMW R9T, or fulfilling my expectations from the Moto Guzzi, and this bike seems perfect. Like, yeah, this is just great. I wouldn't be able to do this on my Furiosa, and I don't have to do it on this bike. I just can, and the possibility is crucial for me. Twisties are great with this bike. Trail braking is the best from those powerful, almost 1 liter bikes I had. In this review I'm kind of speechless, because this bike just behaves ideally. There is no single thing on this bike I would say it bothers me. It just does everything in a great way. You can either ride in high RPMs and feel like on a sports bike, or chill out and have whatever gear you want, basically. It is kind of a sleeper bike to me. It doesn't look like it. It's very subtle. It doesn't bring attention, but you can wake it and compete with many other bikes if you want. Hello beautiful people, it's review time of Kawasaki Z900RS. It is the last bike this season, and we will see what will be the next season. It will be possibly the shortest review so far, because I feel like I don't have much to say about this bike. It does everything the way you'd expect. It doesn't punishes you in any way besides going in high speed, but I wasn't really in the mood for that. So I will go through the usual checklist. Handling of this bike is super easy, no matter if you are going low speed or high speed. It sticks really well in curves. It feels planted, and I felt really secure on this bike. Power and acceleration. I would call this bike a sleeper bike, because it
doesn't look like it at first glance. It doesn't take attention as it should be some beast, and that is what I like about it. So you can ride it easy and in a chilled out way, but also you can ride it really fast, dynamic. And that is probably the only bike from all the bikes I've borrowed and tested which has these two possibilities. On all the other bikes I was feeling it's either this or that, and I can't choose. In here I can choose how I want to ride it. The brakes are great. Two calipers, one finger on the brake lever, and that's everything you need. You have to be smooth. What I liked about this bike, for instance, against the Yamaha XSR 900, is that I was able to trail brake much better, much more secure way. The bike doesn't want to stand up like Yamaha, for instance. And also thanks to the engine brake, I didn't have to use the brakes as much as on Yamaha or the BMW, for instance. So it's excellent combination, the engine brake with the powerful brakes. I wouldn't change a thing. Suspension. Another great surprise for me for a stock suspension, besides the rear compression setup. It's fully adjustable and it really smoothens any bumps on the road and it feels secure and planted. I felt better than on my Furiosa with new suspension on it, I have to say. Maybe Furiosa would be better in off-road, but this is not an off-road bike, so that's out of the question. Ergonomy and comfort, yeah, that's another benefit, and it may sound boring, like I didn't find any fault on this bike. I can imagine riding it all day long, couple of days in a row. The seat is very comfortable, the seating position is great. I'm almost as upright and on my Furiosa, a little bit more lean forward. I would change the position of the handlebars probably, because maybe I have a short hands and short arms. So with that change it would be even more comfortable, and I like that. I didn't like the sports ergonomy on Yamaha XSR 900 or the BMW neither. This is just ideal for a bike which has a potential to ride really fast and in a dynamic, sporty way. Sound, we will get to that in the Walkaround, but overall I really like the sound of the four-cylinder engine, especially in low speeds or on neutral. I really like it. The stock exhaust is good enough, and on in any speed or any gear I felt great response from the sound. The sound of the engine together with the sound of the exhaust gave me the best feeling response from any of those bikes I borrowed. So I could enjoy riding it 0 to 100 or 100 above. It really changes when you are in high RPMs, and it makes a different bike out of it in that case, which is the part of the sleeper bike in it, I guess. Fuel consumption. Fuel consumption is great. There is 5 liters per 100 kilometers on the dashboard on this bike, and the tank is 17 liters. But I have a similar feeling with fuel stops as on my Furiosa. So I would say 200 to 250 kilometers per tank, which is good enough for me. The weight of this bike is 215 kilograms. It's a bit heavier, but I didn't feel it, I have to say. But in high speeds on a highway, for instance, it's noticeable. The bike really stays in line and doesn't shake like my bike, which is lighter, and probably the frame is also more flexible. Scrambling potential, as I have it in here, no way. I've tried to stand on it and it was pretty good, I would say. So if you would like to relax and change your position for some time, it's possible to ride it standing. But again, I would raise the handlebars, and then it would be even more comfortable. Yeah, I think it's time for a walk around. The subjective visuals, looks of this bike. This is definitely a bike I like very much. Classic looks like big rounded headlight, single one. The dashboards are great, similar to what Triumph does, and for some reason I like those a little bit better. The cheap levers, unfortunately, but somehow in this particular looks with enough chrome it looks okay, I guess. I definitely appreciated the possibility to change the distance from the handlebars, since I have short fingers. The mirrors look good, but I didn't have the best view out of them. It's a very easy change, I would say. Possibly putting it on a side. I really like how the tank looks. It's huge, and it's really comfortable sitting on it and squeezing it with your legs. Very comfortable seat. Maybe a tiny disadvantage. I was sitting almost on the tank, so in low temperatures you have to stop to pee quite a lot, but that could be sorted out with some sticker in here, I guess. Similarly to one of the Triumphs, the stand has this hand between the foot peg and the clutch, which is hard to find when I want to put it down, but yeah, it's a matter of habit, I guess. It's dirty. I have to clean it tomorrow before I take it back. I kind of like even this this rack in here, since it complements all the other chrome parts. Stock exhaust also with chrome. Yeah, and the 4 pipes in here. When I was looking at different kind of pipes, I found a complete system to put both two pipes on each side. I would probably do that. very big grill, and in the temperature this weekend I didn't feel any heat from the engine. Big two calipers, brakes, radial brakes. Yeah, so let's hear it. It got cold a little bit after the ride, but yes, this is the sound I like about it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Stay true.